Hello, I'm Colin Murray, Executive Director with Dane Buy Local. We're here with one of our members, Ethical Trade Co. and Manuel, who's joining us this morning, and to talk a little bit about his organization, which is actually a nonprofit. Welcome, Manuel. We're glad to have you here with us today.
Thank you, Colin. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. We're happy to talk with our members and learn more about your business moving forward. Maybe we could just start out with what is Ethical Trade Co. and why did you get started?
Yeah, so Ethical Trade Co. is a volunteer-ran nonprofit that fights human trafficking for job creation. So what that means is that we have a bunch of items that you can see behind me that are fair trade or direct trade, or maybe they don't have the label fair trade, but are made by artisans that have been rescued from trafficking, or through their partnership with us, avoid trafficking by breaking out of extreme poverty. And that's really why we started Ethical Trade Co. in 2015. James Ferret, my partner, and I, we had done extensive travel around the world and seen, extreme poverty and its heartbreaking effects on families, on specifically women and children. And many times when you see that, you feel so helpless, right? And when we came across and met people that actually were actively working to rescue people, rehabilitate them, train them to do crafts, but not really having the market to sell them, we're like, man, maybe we can do something about this and create and open a market here in Dane County and Madison. And that's how Ethical Trading Company came to be.
It's a great story as far as helping out other parts of the world. Can you just give us an idea what countries do you represent, or what areas do you represent as far as the product line is concerned?
Absolutely. So we have a lot of partners in Nepal. We have a jewelry that comes from India and Cambodia. We behind me, you can see the metal art, and that's made from recycled oil barrels in Haiti. We have tea behind me from Latvia. We have toiletry products from Zambia, and also toiletry products from Milwaukee. So we have a partner in Milwaukee that rescues women out of the sex industry there, and then they make those lotions, the candles, and soaps that you see behind me there. Beyond that, we have coffees, of course, from Colombia and East Africa, and I think that's basically it. So we have partners in predominantly Asia and Africa and South America.
Great. So you're a wide representation there, including Milwaukee. Sometimes people, I think, forget that there's stuff going on even here in the States, and right here in Wisconsin, unfortunately. And maybe you can touch on that a little bit further. Why does Ethical Trade Company, why are you so interested in fighting human trafficking?
Yeah, I think, that is the ultimate injustice, enslaving another human being for your profit. And one of the things that I would say would motivate us is our Christian faith, where, we believe that everything Jesus and the prophets talks about is people being image bearers. And if you exploit another image bearer of God, that's an injustice that needs to be remedied. And that's really ultimately what motivates us to honor God by rescuing and honoring people that have been made in his image, so they are not exploited and enslaved.
And so when you send the funds back to these various countries, how does that help to support them? What does the money do for them?
That's a great question. So the way it works is we actually purchase the items from them at a fair price. So they get the money right when we purchase the items. So everything you see behind us here has already helped empower people. And then as people come in and purchase these items, every dollar spent, because we don't take a salary as volunteers, goes back into buying more items, which then opens up the market more for people. So that's how it works.
Gotcha. So it's a great arrangement that you have there, and very selfless as far as supporting people in other countries and doing all this volunteer work. Very important for that to take place. So you talked a little bit about the products there. Do you want to give us a little tour of the store?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, give us a little idea of what you have.
So this is actually our new location. We're now located at 3565 Tulane Avenue over at the east side in a place called Common Grace. They made some space for us. And it's a small space, but it's cute. We had our grand opening on Saturday and we had 19 people come through, which was awesome. And everybody was like, this is really cute. I'm like, yep, it's small, but cute. So behind me here, we've got bags. And these bags are made in India and some of them are made in Nepal, fair trade bags. Our Magic Backpack, handmade in Nepal, which is like one of our best sellers, has been for many, many years. Then up here, you see the Raka chocolate, unroasted raw chocolates, tea. True Coffee is our local coffee partner, which is our Justice blend imported by Phyllis Johnson, who is a Black American importer. So she focuses on women farmers and Black-owned farms. And then in the corners here, you've got our other fair trade coffee from Level Ground. I don't know if this works really well. Back here, you got the Franciscan Peacemaker items from Milwaukee. A few more bags. And then on this side here, this bag rack goes out when the store is open. It's kind of small, as I said. But then back here, you have purses. Wow, that's hard to say on a Monday morning, apparently. Purses and pouches and jewelry from India, Nepal, China, Cambodia, and Thailand. And then behind me here is our little checkout area. This is my cute little display. There we go. With various items like the bath bombs from Franciscan Peacemakers and essential oil pouches. And that's basically it. That's the little store, but a lot of good consumables and a lot of people identify our items as wonderful gifts. So holiday gifts or birthday gifts, or just gifts to, tell yourself that you're worth it and you deserve a good chocolate without the blood of kids on their teeth, on your teeth.
Yeah.
I always say that and people chuckle, but it's really the reality. How many children are actually used in the cocoa industry, and our chocolate makers make sure that that is not the case. So
great. That's great to see. And the store looks good. You've done a nice job of displaying items and getting it out there for people. It's not easy, I know. Coming into the store, as you mentioned, over on Tulane, which is on the east side of Madison, if anyone hasn't been over there, you're not too far from the Shank Elementary and Middle School, which I think has actually got a different name these days. I'm showing my age in Madison. How close are you to the schools?
We're actually right across the street from the school. So it's in the former Lakeview Moravian Church building. And you enter to the entrance on the right of the main sanctuary entrance there. And that's how you get in. We're open on Saturdays from 12 to 4 p.m. So only Saturdays right now, and by appointment, which you can book on our website. But yeah, so we're right across from the school and 3 blocks from the Obrick Beer Garden. So, if you ever have questions about Ethical Trade Co. starting in, I think, late April, May, that'd be a great place to hang out and have a nice Bavarian pretzel and a good, I don't think they have German beer, but like we can go grab a beer there. So.
And you mentioned about the website. If you go on the website, you're actually able to shop online as well. You've actually done a very nice job with that as well. Talk about the website a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So everything you can get in our store, you can also get on our website at www.ethicaltradeco.com. And you can, orders over $45, the shipping is free, but you can also do free local pickup. So we've got 2 of those lock boxes outside here. If you order and you choose the pickup option, you support us because we save the shipping, even if it's an order over $45. And you can browse around, without coming into the store and pick your favorite items and order them right online. You can also subscribe to our food items, specifically to our coffees. And when you subscribe to our coffees and you say, I want to have 2 bags every 2 weeks, you actually get 15% off that order every month.
Oh, great. So it's a little subscription for coffee. That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. Dangerous. And it helps us because we know how much to get. And what's cool about, if I may talk about this, True Coffee, actually, what's cool about this is we normally put our order in with Scott Peterson over at True after you order the coffee. So Mondays, I call in the orders. Tuesday, I pick up the coffee freshly roasted. And I don't drink any other coffee anymore, honestly. No diss on the Level Ground. That's amazing coffee. But personally, I love how fresh it is. And I love the good it does in Brazil, Colombia, and Burundi, where it's from.
Yeah, and True Coffee is also a member of Dane Buy Local, so you're supporting another member that way as well. So that's great as far as supporting each other, and that's really what it's about as far as Dane Buy Local is concerned. Why
Right.
was it important for you to be part of Dane Buy Local?
So this is a great example actually about why it was important to be part of Dane Buy Local. We met through Coffee Fest. That's how we made the connection between True and us. And you know, it's been a lovely connection, and I love what they're doing. And they actually have a very similar vision to ours with coffee. So we've got connected through Dane Buy Local. And I got to be honest, James actually started the partnership with Dane Buy Local. So when I came in full time, even though I helped him start ETC, I wasn't full time with the nonprofit until 2020 probably, COVID time warp, right?
Yeah.
So we already were members of Dane Buy Local, but I have been so I don't even know what word to use. Blessed, I guess, is a good word to be part of Dane Buy Local, because all the events you guys do have been so good for us for exposure. Being on right now with you is such a privilege, and the True partnership is amazing. And you know, we love Madison. It's a wonderful city to call home. I've been here since 2001 from Germany originally. And to run a nonprofit, a business here, and being connected with Dane Buy Local, and through that with so many other businesses, is just absolutely amazing.
Well, we're thrilled to have you as a member. You're a nice fit to the organization. It just seems to work all the way around as far as the organization is concerned. I know that you recently did an interview with Jason Hafman with our radio show that we have as well, Let's Get Local,
Yes.
as well. So, you know, anything that we can do to help promote your business, to get the word out there, we're certainly happy to do so. And most of those things are just included in your membership. There's no extra charge for them. You know, some things that we have an extra fee, like Coffee Fest, we've got extra expenses involved there. So there's a small fee involved for members to be involved in that. But as much as possible, we try to keep the cost either low or free for organizations like yours, so that you can participate and get the word out there, let people know what you're all about. So we appreciate you taking the time, the few minutes this morning to talk about the shop and to give us a little tour. That really is a benefit to everyone in the community as far as what you're doing, and actually in your case worldwide as well. You're really making an impact on what's taking place. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for putting that together. It's such an important thing that doesn't get nearly enough attention out there.
Yeah, thanks so much, Colin. I appreciate so much being on. And I would say to anyone that is not part of Dane Buy Local and runs a business or a nonprofit and sees this, sign up, because it is worth it. And it's a wonderful network of support. So thanks for that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Have a great day, and give people again the address and your website just as we sign off here.
Absolutely. Yeah. www.ethicaltradeco.com. And our physical address is 3565 Tulane Avenue. And we're open from on Saturdays, every Saturday from 12 to 4 p.m. or by appointment, which you can book on our website.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you for joining us this morning, and have a great day.
You too. Thanks.